Well, flowers are blooming across West Michigan, but some plants are doing better than others.
Yeah, the cherry trees at Meijer Gardens are more green than pink this year.
Meteorologist Amber Tuardi stopped by the gardens to learn why. So Amber, can you tell us what's happening?
Yeah, Jordan, Alina, the cherry blossoms in the Japanese garden at Meijer Gardens draw big crowds each year, but this spring they're not putting on their regular show of pink buds. Spring might look a little different this year at Meijer Gardens. The Japanese cherry blossoms aren't blossoming. In a normal year, this row of trees would be lit up with pink blooms, but these trees are still reeling from extremely cold temperatures this past January.
They're relatively well adapted to West Michigan, but seeing some of the temperatures that we saw this winter, as low as -19, they thought that was just a little too cold for them. This year we saw about 10% of what we normally see as far as blossoms.
From mid-April to early May, the cherry tree promenade is typically a big attraction for the gardens. But this spring, rather than the signature pink blossoms, visitors can find a science lesson here instead.
The trees, it went through such a drastic drop in temperature that they kind of prioritized vegetative growth rather than floral growth. They had to preserve as much energy as possible to get through some of those colder days, and producing leaves is a much better way to gain energy as far as longevity rather than blossoms.
From the tree's perspective, leaves are a better investment. They can absorb more sunlight than flowering buds.
You can kind of see behind here, there's a couple buds that are actually dropping, and those are actually the flower buds that decided it wasn't worth the energy to put into those and then decided to put all their energy into the vegetative growth.
It's not exactly common.
In the 8 springs that I've been here, this is the first time that the trees have not bloomed.
But it's not a bad thing either. It means the trees are responding exactly how they should.
It makes sense, the trees just preserving themselves so they can bloom in future years. So essentially what we're surrounded by right now is all cherry trees, so any tree that you see will be producing flowers in a normal year.
Well, Cote says that they're not worried about the cherry blossoms and expect them to bloom again in the coming years. In the meantime, Meijer Gardens still has plenty of other trees and flowers in full bloom for visitors to check out, plus the new Chihuly exhibit that will stick around through October. For 13 on your side, I'm meteorologist Amber Tuardi.